Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao, Namaste. Peace to all. We're starting with, of course, the unnatural and natural once again of grief and depression. And to get started, let's just go with a little story time. I haven't really talked about this. I might have hinted at this a few times. About 2 years ago, I'd lost my sister in a car accident. When I had gone through this, I was already learning and being awakened through things, but what many do not know is I was a very religious person at one point, even during that time. I remember I remember when this happened. I had literally been at work. I was at work and I got off late. I walked off and I had this chilling feeling as though death himself was holding onto my shoulder. It terrified me. And I was always known for having these gut feelings. It was nothing special to me because of what I was already capable of as I was growing older and having gut feelings. I, at the time, didn't live, I got kicked out of my family's home at one point, and I had to live with other family. Was about 3.5 months, I believe, and I was kicked out. And I remember getting a call in horror, and I had this horrible gut feeling something was wrong. As we drove to my house, to where I was living at the time with family, and I was dealing with the fact of my mom screaming. I thought something had happened to someone I cared about, my sister, and she was gone due to an accident, manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, 3 days before Christmas. Why did I bring this up? Yeah, it does hurt. Um, but I'm being very honest. I brought this up is because of the simple fact that most of us don't take the time to grieve. We we don't take the time to grieve for ourselves. And man, it's already upsetting me. Taking that time to yourself when it hurts so bad is vitally important, and knowing your limits. Many people will tell you don't cry, don't feel a certain way, but the one thing you have to know about yourself is you need to open it. You need to let go of your emotions and open it and allow yourself to be free enough to cry, to feel what you feel, and to love you for you. Because if you don't take that chance, it's like it's like bottling a soda. You shake it enough, it will pop. And with other family that I knew, it took one of my family members a year. They pretended as though everything was fine. And they were shook up after a year's passed, and we were already trying to open up, me, my mom, to making sure we can be free enough to do what we need to do. Most are unwilling to do that. Taking the time to free yourself from that is what will help you evolve yourself in growing what you're grieving about, especially through death. When you go through things like that and you feel like there's no way out, taking the time to express your feelings is vitally important in making sure you can keep and grow your happiness. Because yes, of course, it is not simple. Trust me, I've been through it to know. It's never gonna be simple. But if you take that time to yourself, this is why I tell people, go out into nature, get to know yourself a lot better, because when you get that chance to know who you are, you allow yourself to sincerely love you for you, and getting past your own feelings, your own pain and everything, and accepting them. It's not about someone telling you, get over your feelings and this and that. It's not their life that they're living. So no matter what anyone says to you, you have to live your life and love you for you. It's your life. And grow it to the best of your ability and loving yourself, because in order to do that, it allows you to evolve yourself to the highest version of what you deserve in life. No matter what anyone tells you you should be doing, going to a psychiatrist or anything, find what works for you. If you need to go to a psychiatrist because you like talking, then do so. But if you have some friends who are willing to listen and are positive influences on you and growing you, then talk to them as well, because that might even be a better way, a better step up to growing who you are. On top of that, when we talk about grieving and everything, it takes time. Wounds don't heal so easily for anyone, and trust me, it takes time, and not everybody is the same. But I can tell you one thing. If you keep speaking it out, telling people how you feel about the situation, willing to meet new people and grow yourself in the process, and also getting to know you, it will show you how to blossom. That has been my experience. I've taken the time to go around people. I've taken the time to meet new people. And even if I don't know them, I tell them about my life. I'm very open about that. And I explain it because in order to do that, it allows me to know within myself that I can love myself fully. On top of grief, the one biggest thing that most people will never tell you is that you are immortal. I had a metaphysical teacher who told me about this, and I had to look up research about this, and I've done so much research about this. But you are not this body, you are a soul. And your soul only is a shapeshifter. You will constantly and consistently change your form in growing who you are as a person. When I heard that from my metaphysical teacher who taught me so much, Dr. Dilbert Player, I was in tears because of the simple fact that the loved one, my sister, who was the person that died in that car accident, because of that, I knew she was okay, and I miss her every day. But I can tell you one thing. I'm a much happier person knowing the cycle and the humanity and the immortal ability of who we are because of how we grow. Knowing that no matter what happens, she's out there somewhere. And no matter who you miss, the one thing you must understand about people you miss, you can bring them to you a mile away instantly with your mind. If you miss someone, I remember this story about an old lady who told her husband, if anything happens to you, because he was sick at the time, just give me a sign, give me a call or something. And he gave her a sign. One night she was sleeping and she sweared that her husband was sitting right there with his hand right next to her. You can use your very own mind to change that reality with people you care about. Seeing them in your dreams, maybe the whiff of their perfume, maybe a picture you just somehow find, whatever it is, it just happens. But this is how you can grow past your grief and evolve yourself into the highest version of the God, the goddess and creator within who you are. Because you know, to know thyself is to know the creator within. So to everybody out there, have a good morning, a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.